Hey, it's Jim with BrickBucks, and I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, FBA Multi-Tool. The FBA Multi-Tool gives us Lego investors a great way to analyze sets, make better buying decisions, and see potential profits. Check out the video that we did that walks through the FBA Multi-Tool, and don't forget to click on the link below where you can save an extra 10%. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the video. Good afternoon, everybody. Time for another BrickBucks update. Once again, my name is Jim, and this is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. So you may recall a few weeks ago, I did a Bricklink video, and I was trying to see if there was any way to potentially make a profit using Bricklink. In that video, I went ahead and I purchased all the pieces needed to make the Mars rover, the Lego Ideas Mars rover. It used to be called Cuso, but now it's called Ideas. We got all the parts right here. Now, before we get into it, I just want to address one thing. At the beginning of my last Bricklink video, I said that this was a website platform, whatever you want to call it, that I really wasn't too familiar with. So, I've always say, if you know what you're doing, and I made a point to, share with everybody that I didn't know what I was doing. So that video was off. It was sent to the BrickBucks Nation for all to watch. And we got a lot of comments. There were a lot of comments. He forgot shipping. He didn't include shipping. Well, guess what? Again, this was my first go ahead with Bricklink, and I will be including the shipping costs for this experiment. Now let's get down to it. So I'm going to do something that might be considered a little bit controversial. I am not going to be putting this set together. Well, Jim, why are you not going to put this set together? Well, to be frank, I just don't have time. I don't have an extra hour or two in my day to do that. But what I am going to do is I am going to get an accurate piece count and see how many pieces I have and make sure that that piece count matches up with the piece count that is for the Mars rover. Once that is done, I am going to go ahead and list it and just have faith that the 3 Bricklink stores that I purchased from were accurate in their delivery, if you want to call it that. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through this real quick, and then we'll go to the next step. So we're back at the desk. I wanted to go ahead and show you the listing that I did. Now, I've had people in the past that have said, hey, Jim, can you go over your listings? And I think I've answered that question before, but I've never answered the question while having an actual listing up. And to be honest, it's been over maybe a year and a half since I've used eBay. I used to use eBay all the time. But this is where I'm at right now, and I was just going to go ahead and show you what I did. Now, I'm going to be real honest, guys. I just went ahead and I ripped this title off of somebody else's listing. Now, I think somebody did put retired at the end of it. I removed retired and I put free shipping. A lot of people know that this set is retired. People are not just cruising eBay wanting to buy a casual set. This is a set that people want and can be affordable. And I'm going to be honest. Right now I'm at $36.50. I originally started the auction off at $1, but I have a feeling that this is going to go higher in the last hours of the auction. Now, this is actually very early Monday morning. This is around 1 a.m. So the auction is actually going to end later today. I believe it's around 4 p.m. And my goal was to do a 10-day auction because this is kind of an experiment, right? We want to see if this is something worth putting more money into. I also wanted, because I've never done anything like this before, I wanted to have the 10 days overlap 2 weekends. So maybe there's people that will have caught it on one weekend, and then the folks that didn't catch it that first weekend, they're going to see it the second weekend and be like, oh crap, this is ending in a day or two. I need to get on this. So that's my logic behind this. And, once again, I don't want to be that guy. But I just grabbed this image offline or online. Now, when we go to the other pictures that I posted, you're going to see right here that I did make an error. Now, all these pieces are accounted for, and they are there. I counted them, and that's the number that was there. But when you look at the picture, you could see that there's only 5 wheels. The very first piece that I put in the bag was a wheel, and you could almost see it in the top right corner right there. And as I was putting things away in the baggies, which was provided by Bricklink sellers, I'm just going to go ahead and use that. But I said, okay, I'll go ahead and put the tires on there so I could kind of make it look full, the picture, and also look organized. I try to put the colors in the same baggie and all that good stuff. And here, I wanted to show what it looks like when they get it. I want them to see that there's bubble wrap. You really can't tell that that's a new box, but I want them to think that there is care to this set, and there was, because normally it's more of an assembly line. I'm just cranking sets out, and I don't put free shipping. I never offer free shipping, and I just don't put a lot of care, because I know somebody's going to buy the set that I listed, whether it's somebody today or somebody tomorrow. So that's where it's at, and this was an auction price of it's starting out at $1. Right now we're already at 36, and I strongly believe that we will make a profit on this. It might be a good size profit too, and I'll explain why that is. But I already have come out even on the cost of the pieces. The pieces cost $28. Now, of course, that does not include the shipping, which I was hammered with, because I wasn't thinking about shipping in the first video. But once this sells, we're going to break everything down on the Excel, so we really don't need to worry about the shipping cost at this moment. And here, look at here. There's already 29 watchers. And I think that's great. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I put it out for 10 days, because I wanted people to go ahead and see this. Now, for the description, so this is what I put, and there, this right here, I just copy and pasted from Lego Shop at Home. This right here, I copied and pasted from another listing, but what I did was there were a few things I removed, and also a few things that I added. So this is the piece that I copy and pasted and added some things and also deleted. I do want to show you the back end right here. This is the listing right here on the portal, and it's at $36.50. And check this out, man. I already talked about the watchers, but this has almost had 500 views. That is great. So, and here's the thing, and I was thinking about this after the fact. For those of you that know, that have done eBay auctions before, you'll have a winning buyer, and then there's always a second chance option. So if that first buyer didn't follow through and pay, if you had 2 of these, if I would have bought two of these sets, then I could have sold the first one to the buyer at a great price, and then done the second chance offer, which probably would have been somebody that was trying to bid on it in the last few minutes. And here's the deal, this is a sought after set. This is a set that's I've never seen at auction. So I think that there would be a very good chance for somebody to go ahead and take advantage of the second offer. So I actually could have sold 2 of these in one listing. Something else real quick, and then we'll get out of here and see what the final bid is going to be. You know, I put in the description that the instructions are not included, but do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to include the instructions. Now, why did I say that they will not be included? Because the last thing I want to do is get flagged and have people think that I'm making a profit off of the intellectual property or the instructions. So you could see right here that I have instructions are not included, just the Lego parts. But you know what? I'm going to print those out and then accidentally put that in the box. So when they open it up, I'm certain they'll be happy and I'll probably get really good feedback. So that's it on the set right now. It looks like we have 15 hours and change. We are going to come back once this auction is over and then talk about it. All right, well, the Lego set's sold, and as you can see right here, it's sold for $72.27, which isn't that bad. I was hoping that we would at least crack $80 because there's other people on eBay that are selling it for much more. And let me tell you, there was 12 seconds left, and this set was at $51. I said to myself, I'm watching the time just tick down. And I said, man, if this thing only goes for $51, I'm going to be so disappointed. And it's you know, this is an experiment, right? So it's not like I have like that big of a dog in the race. But, you know, it did sell. It went for $72.27. And we're just going to go to the Excel and talk about, you know, how much money we actually made. So, you know, just to review real quick, you know, this was a set that you could have got, you know, around 11... I don't think it was that long, maybe 9 years ago, for $29.99. Now it sold for $72.27, and you know, we're just going to jump into it and see how much money we made. So the Bricklink cost, you know, when you include shipping, which I did this time, friends, you know, it went from $28 and change to $50 and a nickel. So you know, there is a added expense whenever you have shipping, and I bought these parts from 3 different vendors, so you know, there was 3 different shipping charges to it. Now the shipping that I will be doing, you know, I'm fortunately not sending this out to California. I said to myself, I swear to God, I'm listing this as free shipping, and somebody from California is gonna pick this up. No offense to anybody in California, but the shipping, it's going to Florida, which makes sense because, you know, that's where all of these rockets are launched at. But the shipping is $8.24. The eBay and PayPal fees, when you add both of them up, it's $9 and change. And so my total profit, my friends, right there, $4.58. Now, you know, I am going to do this one more time, just for fun. You know, and I'll make a video of it. We'll contrast, you know, this set that was sold in January versus this set that was sold the first week of December, because I was wanting to list it, you know, during Q4, but I actually didn't get my I got my first package right away. The second one kind of lingered, and the third package, it seemed to take forever. It came from Russia. I got that on Christmas Eve, and, you know, with the holidays and all that stuff, I said, I'm not listing this at the moment. So I made sure I was able to take care of everything I could take care of, and then I was able to get it listed and sold before January. We're recording this, you know, the last couple of days of January right now. And that's it. You know, just want to remind everybody of a couple things I said in the first Bricklink video is, you know, one of the benefits if you find a winner Bricklink set to sell is that, you know, you could order all these parts and you could immediately list it. It's not like, you know, a regular traditional Lego set that you're going to resell, where it's on the shelf from anywhere from 10 months to 2 years, right? And the other thing to just keep in mind, I definitely didn't make $100 an hour, which is my goal as a reseller. But if I would have made $30 off of this, I could absolutely see myself cranking out a couple of these a month. And in addition to that, I would try and have a core of 5 or 6 Lego sets that I could sell, and maybe sell 2 or 3 of them a month. And if I was able to make a couple thousand over the course of the year, that may not sound like much, and to be honest, it isn't. But if you're a Lego reseller, you know that you could turn, let's say, $2,000 into $5,000, which is not bad. So that's it, folks. I'm, curious to hear what everybody's thoughts are down in the comments section. I'll definitely be checking them out. And, what do you think? Is that something that you could see yourself potentially doing, and potentially making profit, or at least share? I only made $4.58. What amount of profit would be comfortable for you to say, what, I could see myself dipping my toe into the Bricklink platform if I'm able to make $30 or $40 at each eBay sale. That's it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Jim again with BrickBucks.net. Always go out there and get it.